Hi, and thank you for tuning in to the Daily Dose for Spiritual Growth. This week, we are continuing on in the book of Psalm. If you have been with us, we are this week going to break the 100 Psalm mark, which I am very excited about. That will happen on Saturday. But we've been in this book for several months. It has so much good content to challenge us in our faith. And we're going to continue on to the end. Chapter 150 will come sometime in April. But we're so thankful that you're here and really hoping that by reading a psalm a day, you're being challenged and encouraged to grow. This week, we're beginning with Psalm 96. And I'd also notice as you look at the Psalms ahead, they're very short. And so each day, I'm going to actually read it in its entirety and just give us something to think about or pray about. This Psalm today is all about how we praise God. Let's read it. Beginning in verse 1, it says, "Sing a new song to the Lord. Let the whole earth sing to the Lord. Sing to the Lord, praise his name. Each day proclaim the good news that he saves. Publish his glorious deeds among the nations. Tell everyone about the amazing things he does. Great is the Lord. He is most worthy of praise. He is to be feared above all gods. The gods of other nations are mere idols, but the Lord made the heavens. Honor and majesty surround him. Strength and beauty fill his sanctuary. O nations of the world, recognize the Lord. Recognize that the Lord is glorious and strong. Give the Lord the glory that he deserves. Bring your offering and come into his courts. Worship the Lord in all of his holy splendor. Let all the earth tremble before him. Tell all the nations, the Lord reigns. The world stands firm and cannot be shaken. He will judge all peoples fairly. Let the heavens be glad and the earth rejoice. Let the sea and everything in it shout his praise. Let the fields and their crops burst with joy before the Lord, for he is coming. He is coming to judge the earth. He will judge the world with justice and the nations with his truth." Now, just one thought that I want us to ponder today as we read through this psalm is to consider the many ways in which we can praise and worship God. You see, worship is not confined to like a 30-minute session on a Sunday morning in corporate worship together. But worship and praise is really a lifestyle. That as you grow in your relationship with God, a mark of a mature believer is someone whose life is worship and praise to God. And this psalm gives you some great insight into what that can look like. Obviously, it talks about singing, using our voice. It talks about sharing your faith with others, proclaiming God's goodness. When we have a relationship with God that's growing, we naturally want to share it with others. It talks about giving, bringing offerings, that those are signs of worship and praise to God. It talks about how we live our life in representation of God. These are just a few of the ways that you can worship and praise God today. And so I want to challenge you to think about that. How does your lifestyle show that you honor the Lord? How do your actions, your words, the things that you do, what you partake in, how does it show worship of our God? Yes, do it verbally with words and with songs, but really in the way that you live, in the way you conduct yourself, how might you become more of a lifestyle worshiper this week? Hey, I want to thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you again tomorrow for another Daily Dose for Spiritual Growth.